Well, hello, Robert Heffernan with EndoTech. This is Blockchain Vitals, our daily show talking cryptocurrencies, blockchain assets, things in the matrix. And I am a master endotechnician, firmly in the matrix. When trading anything, everything's in the matrix. Wow, man, there's some volatility in agricultural markets, and there's been some volatility in crypto markets. Let's do the rounds and talk about something that I saw. Doing the rounds, we do it every day. My chance to maybe highlight something that's interesting in the asset class. All right, and I got two headlines back to this theme of pick your direction on what you think is going to happen. And there's an article. You know, I read another article today that, you know, outcomes are based on what you think is going to happen mostly. So the first one, both of these from CCN, crypto expert warns not to trust the Bitcoin rally. And when you read the article, the reason why he doesn't want to trust it is because he firmly believes there's that we haven't had a major washout meltdown to his liking yet. And that's fine. You know, but let me tell you something. If you don't pay attention to the momentum modeling and you're waiting for that washout because you think that's what needs to happen, you're going to find yourself late to the party. Believe me, you're going to find yourself late to the party. Now, I'm not saying these things can't turn around, and we're congested right now. And, you know, as I said before, I'm not convinced yet on the weekly with Bitcoin, though I am convinced, you know, more convinced that a longer-term bullish situation is setting up in Ethereum and in Litecoin. And maybe Bitcoin is going to be a lagger here and finally catch fire after more explosive rallying out of some of the other assets in the class. But, you know, it just goes to show me the timing is very difficult. And what bothers me about the article is that if you're waiting for that washout and it doesn't come, what's the impetus for you to say, hey, maybe it's not coming and I need to jump in? And there's no real indication in the article on that. So, yeah, don't trust the rally until you need to trust the rally because now you're chasing. Anyway, that's one side of it. And then, of course, the next side is Tim Draper, who you have to admire with his staunch just opinion that this is not going away. This also from CCN. And basically saying that in 5 years' time, most people will not be dealing with cash at all. In fact, he says only criminals will be dealing with cash. So we shall see. But Tim Draper, one of those that's predicted just remarkable price points for Bitcoin. I don't know. I'm just gonna mind the mo. That's what I do. All right, I mind the mo. All right, listen. Let's take the vitals and talk about the price action. Right now, Bitcoin trading 39.76 as we've talked here. Still an up mo on the daily. We dug in right where the flag formation gave us 4,000 as the target off of that formation. So now the market, I don't think, knows really what it wants to do. It can trade sideways, and that's fine, but you need to maintain the momentum levels, 37.87 in Bitcoin on a daily basis. 39.60 is that weekly up mo level, and again, room to 43.64, and that monthly momentum level, 46.20. Sideways is fine. Congesting sideways is fine. Even congesting like we saw before and forming a flag so you can have lower lows going forward here. But the way this looks to me now, you for sure want to hold that center line at 36.69. Another important level then, 35.56 on any retracement. That's the weekly lower momentum level. But believe me, I want to see this stuff rally. I think it's a better story. I think more people jump in. I think trading becomes better if we rally. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, obviously, you got to mind the mo, and I took some chips off the table on some of the stuff I in because I don't know what happens here. We had a great run here, and if we can, I've got orders in to buy retests of momentum levels in some of the things that I'm in, and that's the way I'm playing this. So I think we've built a bottom, all right? I think we've built the bottom. Whether we can follow through here and not have that big leg down that the first article was talking about, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just like before, I was more sure that we were going to go trade lower than, for instance, when John McAfee said 15,000 by the end of August or September, whatever it was. Right now, I think the bears have to be very leery of this chart formation and what's going on in a lot of these coins. And the more positive that we go here over the next couple of weeks, if they change the potentiality on the Bitcoin chart, look out, man. I think we're going to have a nice end of the first quarter. And that's what I'm looking for. All right. We've already seen this in Ethereum and in Litecoin. We need to hold this, though. We need to hold the strength. I don't want to see this stuff crap out and just regain lower momentum on the weeklies or take out upper momentum on the weeklies, depending on where you are in these things. For instance, Ethereum, up momentum on the weekly, 138.44. All right, at Bitfinex right now trading 145.56. So, for you YouTubers, that's just a little added bonus of what we're looking at here. Let's take let's look at the rest of the sheet. In order to do that, I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTube crowd and talk the rest of the top 12. Please subscribe at EndoTech.io. And tomorrow we have some